Well, hello there. Welcome to another stream. Welcome, Veliza, Cyberblade, Levamp. Welcome. Let me know how the music volume is. I know I asked in the last stream, most people thought it was okay. Not sure if I've changed it by accident or not though, ever since. Stop being naughty, putty cat. Just because I've sat down. Climbing all over me. Jesus Christ. Hope everyone's doing good today. Hope y'all are doing good. Ooh. Exciting times. We are creating Star Wars stuff. Very, very exciting times. And we are going to be creating something very special today. Can you not knock things, please, on the desk? Yeah? Come on, you need to move? You're in the way? You're right in the front? Sounds like this, I need my webcam on. She's being very mischievous right now. Come on, Cleo. You scoochy booty. Get out me face. Come on. Bloomin' cats, man. Go on. Keep going. That way. There you go. Good girl. Correct, Misty Hill. Correct. The one guest, welcome. Welcome. I think the first thing I'm going to have to start with here is probably just start with a nice little platform, right? To show off the thing that we will be creating today. So let me just add a couple of very basic things here. Just move that. I suppose we don't need that just yet, actually. Excellent. Material mode, please. Ah, here we go. Thank you very much. Having a little fit. And just have you facing platform. It's probably going to be quite bright, to be fair. But I know one way to find out. Actually, I did need that camera after all, you know? Should have known. Should have known. So let's just make sure a couple of things are going to be okay here. And okay, that's perfect. I don't actually think, no, it's not showing up the correct window there. I think I'll just do this and remove that. There we go. And now you can see things as they should be. Jedi cat. She's more of a Sith Lord, you know? Definitely more of a Sith Lord. Yeah, I'm thinking this light's a little bit too bright. Just gonna turn that down a bit. I'll just check that again. There we go, that's better. That's better. But now the foreground is too bright, so let's go for a nice dark foreground there. And that will probably work out a lot better. And I'm gonna have to change this while streaming, definitely. So let's bring these down. Cycles, yep. Cool. I think I'll make that a little bit, just a little bit bigger actually. Yeah. And we're going to random, that'll do. Very cool. Alright, so what are we creating today? What will we be doing? thought we'd do something pretty fun and simple enough to stream, at the very least. And I figured we would create this, which is going to be needed. So, yeah, let's make the Ancient Guardian Droid from Knights of the Old Republic. Four-legged droid contraption. That's the star map in the background there. That's not attached to the droid. It's got like its eye sensor here. And I assume it can like fold in on itself and stuff. So I think I'm probably going to introduce some of that to it. Give it some life. Like have this be able to close up and then open and then reveal the sensors. And then this is a gun, eye sensor, a weapon, the body, legs, and then we'll also animate the legs. We'll give them some rigging so we can actually use them for the movie. But yeah, this is the reference photo that I'm pretty much going to be using throughout this entire thing, which I'm going to have on my second monitor, but I will bring it up occasionally so you can see it again. Yeah, so let's give this a go, shall we? Definitely going to have to start with a cylinder, and that is probably pretty evident for a few reasons. Yeah, just looking at this photo, I think I can make up the three main components of the body using the same object, to be honest, because that body piece is basically just the I'm talking aloud here while not showing you it, right? This body piece here, this is just the same as this piece here from the looks of it. In terms of shape, it's just obviously upside down, and then this is almost very close to the same shape as well. So I don't think this is going to be too difficult to replicate, but we'll see. So yeah, we'll pull in a cylinder. Don't need to do any immediate different settings. I am just gonna size this to proportion, of course. I should probably do that with this as well, actually. Just apply transforms on that, just to avoid any complications later, if any. Let's see here. Just get a nice side-on view. The main body piece here, and I think that's going to be an okay size. We'll start with it and we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so what we want to do is just get that basic shape first. A very basic shape. Just like that. And just looking at the picture here. So this definitely needs to come outwards, but it needs to protrude just ever so slightly from the middle, coming downwards. So I think we're probably going to have to inset this, which makes sense. We'll do this. Bring it down again. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Doesn't need to be so sharp. Let me get a better look at this. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. And that is the basic shape. Very basic shape. Let's just bring this back in so you can see again. So that will be the shape of the body. You can already kind of see like how this is going to take place, right? If I just do this for a moment and then do this and go down and then just kind of turn that around 180 like that, and then I do it again and go up here, basically just flip it again, and you can kind of see that basic body shape already. So thank God Knights of the Old Republic assets are not too overly complex to replicate. And maybe make that look easy. I mean, it relatively was easy, but this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Sip of coffee for energy. Also, these different colours that you see, that's just temporary. Every different object that appears, that I create, will appear in a different colour, just by default. We have yet to apply, like, actual materials to it. Like, this is what it actually looks like. Just blank. Totally blank. But that's going to change. That is going to change. So, first thing we'll do is we'll shade smooth. Just to get rid of that jankiness. That polygonness, right? It's maybe even a little bit too smooth. But we'll look at that later on if we need to. I don't know if you know that, but if you press rotate X or X, Y, or Z 180 and you rotate 180, the objects. I do know that. I actually do know that. There are so many shortcuts for this this application, it's unreal. But I do appreciate you pointing it out, nonetheless. Thank you very much, Mateo. Hey, what's up, Mr. Curious? Looks exciting? Ah, I'm glad you think so. Glad you think so. Ooh. Yeah, those shadings did not make it look very good. I'm going to keep it basic form for now. Just because I don't want it to... I don't need to be too preemptive with this, right? I want to get the basic shape first. Like, that's the ideal scenario here. Right, so I do need to keep track of these as well. So we'll go... Just going to name this bottom, top, and middle. Excellent. Yeah, they even changed colours, look. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so this bottom piece needs adjusting. So this face definitely needs to come up more. Because that's just kind of how that looks there. It's also wider, right? So I come back here, and then I maybe just grab this edge here. Okay, my button's not working to grab the full edge. That's annoying. You're gonna make me do this like this? Wow, lame. Okay, so size this up. There we go. That's looking a lot more. Maybe even a little bit more. It's very dramatic. A little bit more. There we go. I think that's it. I think that is it. So it has also got the secondary part of inset there, but that's kind of this piece though, isn't it? So we'll make that piece next, and then we'll make that disc. And I can probably even make this the same piece, I think. Okay, I think I can do that. You are creative and lore-heavy channel, so I'm excited to see what you have planned. I got some cool stuff planned, you know? I just don't want to be too public about it, because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's going to be this, this, and this, and all incredible, and then in the end it just looks like ass. So I need to be careful of how I phrase things. I'm going to do my best, I'll tell you that much. If you're a KOTOR fan-made project as well, do you think you might do a future SWTOR theme project? Mr. Curious, I'm glad you asked, because all of this is essentially just practice and foreboding and lead up for me to actually make more independent movies about the Old Republic characters. And the Sith Emperor, Vitiate, Tenebrae, I really want to do that. I really, really do want to do that. So I'm glad you asked. Didn't know you could 3D model? Well, now you do. Welcome, by the way, Kirk. Hello, Bald Sith. How's Empress Olivia doing? Well, thank you for asking about Olivia, because she is pregnant, just entering the second trimester, and she's doing good today. Apart from a little bit of morning sickness, but other than that, she's very good. I like what you say, Mr. Curious. I like it. I like it. Alright, so I need a new piece. Give me another cylinder. This one doesn't need to be so damn dramatic though, so let's remove some of those vertices off it, because even number, there we go. Don't want it to be so too smooth, you know, it needs some jaggedness to it at the very least. At the very least. No, thank you very much, Levamp. Thank you. And let's just do another comparison. So that needs to be much bigger. More like there? Yeah? Maybe bigger? I think the problem I'm facing here is orientation of items. So let me just... I'll keep you there, but I think these need to be moved. I'm just going to move those up. Yeah, that's better. That's maybe too much of a gap now, but that's better. Could you imagine, Levamp? Yeah, we're not too sure on names just yet. No, just yet. You got attached to several characters of yours in SWTOR. Might just need to continue their stories after Ziost in fan fictions. This sounds pretty... So after Ziost non-canon... that's fair enough, Mr. Curious. That's fair enough. I think a lot of people kind of feel that way, but differently. About the story, right? From that point, from Knights of the Fallen Empire, moving forward. Ooh, that coffee tastes good. Coffee tastes very good. So I'm thinking this needs to be bigger. That might be a bit too girthy. Just bring that down. Okay, that's closer. About there. Yep, that seems about right. Cool. And I'll just move those for a moment. And what I want to do, grab this face, insert this face, bring this, nope, it's not what I want. That's what I want. There. We'll go as high as we need to. There. There we go. Looks a bit odd at the moment, but it will make sense. It will make sense. I'm actually really excited. Super, super, super excited. One of my friends knows someone who named their kid Revan. That's actually really cool. I don't think I'd have the confidence to do that, but yeah, that's really cool. I like that. What software are you using for this? This is called Blender. It's free open source software that anyone can use. And YouTube has a ton of tutorials. I literally learned how to do this just from watching a guide on how to make a donut. And then from there you just kind of click and you're like, oh my god, this can make anything. And from there, you know, you just literally do anything. And as you can see, we're not making a donut right now. So something worked, you know? Yeah, you can make hair in Blender, although it can be quite finicky, and you do need a pretty good computer if you want it to look good, because otherwise it's really hard to work with. Same with clothing mods maybe, but that probably depends on if you're simulating, but you probably don't need to simulate if it's just for a mod. Well, I'm using Windows 11, so yeah, I normally just stay up to date on the most recent operating system. Hey, what's up, Meat Puppet? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so let's lift this up a bit. Lift its little hat thing up. And then we'll decrease its size. Bring it down to like here. Yeah, that works. Maybe bring it down a little bit lower. Oh, there. Cool. Alright, so now we just adjust this. Boom. We shall name this Rod. Just jumped in, but you'll talk about the Ninja CC increase for character customization. Forum's got some posts, and Boomy just made a short about it. Yeah, I actually also made a video about it. Crazy that they did that. Crazy, crazy. Worst case scenario, I can save money to upgrade in a few years. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Okay. So we have this piece, this piece, this piece. This piece relatively done. We just need to add the little pew pew and the eye sensor, which we'll do in a moment. Oh yeah, the Mass Effect modding community. Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Charlie Spur? Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. Okay, so what we need next is like a disc. So let's go with another cylinder. We've used a lot of cylinders today. And we'll make it super, super flat. Bring it down. Size that up. Maybe just thicken it up a little bit as well. Right. Thicken it up a little bit more. And then we need to edit. Inset. Grab this. Lift it up a little bit. Oh! Oh! There's a plan in everything, kid. And I love it when a plan comes together. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is that an antenna on the top? Oh my god, it's got an antenna. I think we need to put an antenna on this thing. If I don't put this on, somebody needs to remind me, okay? It has an antenna. It's not difficult to do. We can do that. We can do that. You're living in Paris? Hell yeah. Yeah, Mr. Curious, it's just, it's not really that easy for them to move engine, is the thing. You've been using Blender to make meshes that are words? for a Harry Potter mod I made in Blade and Sorcery. Meshes for words? Interesting. What, like these words like appear in the game as like actual objects? You know, that sounds pretty complex already, so don't sell yourself short here. You know, there are people out there who would look at that and go, what the hell? You got laid off for 5 months? Dude, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, we're very sorry to hear that. Hey, what's up, Exiled? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it uses Unity Visual Effects graph and conforms particles to a text mesh. That's so cool. That is so cool. Well, I'm glad that you was able to find another job though, at the very least, Charlie. Hopefully things look up there soon, you know? Okay, next we should make these legs, I think. Legs. And these legs are interesting, right? Because they are literally on points. Like, that would probably kill you. If you were laid on the ground and it walked over you, imagine how painful that would be. Like, I'm just saying. This is the dark side of Star Wars that you don't see. This droid just casually walks over you. And that's... yeah, that's a lot of pain. Intrusive thoughts. The droid just teabags you. Bashes your skull in. Oh, great. Now I kind of want to include that in something. I can't include that in something. That's too out there. That's too out there. Even for me. Even for me. You never seen this type of droid before? Oh, it's from Knights of the Old Republic. You know? This is what it looks like so far. What are you currently making then? Something from Knights of the Old Republic? Yeah, it's the Ancient Guardian droid from Knights of the Old Republic. It's also the same type of droid that you have to fight on the Starforge. So it's important that I have it in. It's important that I make it. You've never played Knights of the Old Republic? Crazy. You need to play it. You need to play it. Platform? Platform? Are you ready for this? I'm about to ruin the SWTOR dev's career. So do you know those fancy dyes? Those metallic ones? That the Old Republic devs have been selling to you as platinum items and high rate stuff or whatever? This is how much effort went into taking it from a normal dye into a metallic dye. Platinum item. Bronze item. Platinum item. And that is how dyes were made in Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm just saying, Mr. Curious, that when it comes to creating those assets in the game and changing the color of objects, it really can be as simple as the one slider. So, yeah, I'm just pointing that out. So should we create like 4 ball joints? Do you think that's... Let me get a close look here without vandalizing the picture. Okay, so they kind of like protrude out slightly and attach onto it in like a flat manner. So they would only go like up and down. It doesn't really make them look like they've got a pivot mechanic to them. Interesting. I mean, I can do that, but just for visual fluidity, I might need to change up how these legs connect to the main chassis here. Because the way that they're on here is, these are flat. These are like flat points. So is there like a ball joint in here that's hidden? Because these droids are obviously capable of maneuvering. And if they were just flat, like levers, like that, then they would only go up and down. They wouldn't go side to side. Which is what, indeed, they are capable of doing. Hey, that's cool, Charlie. Congratulations, man. Looks like a hinge or something, or a hydraulic. Yeah, hinge, I think, is accurate here. But you would imagine it being hydraulic, because it's a droid. I think this might be a problem that I have to tackle when it comes to animating it. I think for now, I'll make it as accurate as possible. But when it comes to animating it, I'm going to see how that looks visually. And if it's too jarring, then I might have to just change it up a little bit. And I think that's fine. Spins from the center by ball bearings and the legs are a hydraulic of some kind. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you've got to lay it down in like the simplest terms possible when it comes to these things, right? So you're not wrong in doing what you're doing there. Okay. So first of all, I do want to make sure that proportions are correct, and I think this is going to be higher from the looks of things. It's not so high to be halfway up, but it's high enough to reveal this inner sort of part. Okay. I think I'll probably just create the leg separate, then attach it. So we'll go with a cube this time. This reminds me, actually, I have... Oh. There we go. Just gotta make sure I apply transforms. Right. So, let's start with the end of the leg. So let's take these 4 points and we will collapse them. Merge them at the center. There we go. So there's the point. Then we just size this. Interesting. We only actually need to make one leg, because I can just obviously replicate them all the way around the entire thing. Copy pasta. Okay, so it's almost diamond shaped. Is that the right word to describe that? So I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. Once again, we are using a cylinder. You know, curious, it's not too difficult. I would really encourage you to go and commit to one of the super long walkthroughs on YouTube. Like, just pick any. There's loads of them. But there's one about a donut by Blender Guru, I think, and that one is just so good. It explains things so well, and normally by the time you get to the end of it, you know what you want to do, and from there you can kind of do these niche searches on what it is that you want to learn. You know, for me, it became like, okay, well, I want to make Star Wars stuff, so I need to learn how to make volumetrics, environmental details, 3D modeling basics, so that I can create things like this that we're doing now. Just very basic environmental design and 3D modeling is kind of what I went for, with that sci-fi twist on it. So a lot of volumetrics and lights and LEDs and holograms, that kind of thing. You just need to find the lane that you're interested in, and then commit to that, and then kind of from there, it becomes like a universal sponge that, you know, the criteria kind of just works for everything else, you know? It becomes easy to understand everything. And yeah, Blender is free. Totally free to use. Totally free to use. So this little cylinder piece that I'm making is actually going to be the little joint connection here. I just put that there. Up, and then there. Yep. That looks good. That looks good. So next we just basically need another cube. Bring that up, bring it across, and then we just size that to what we need. Something like that. And portion it out. This can be adjusted later. Just move that relatively to where it needs to be. So, I think for this particular piece, this end is slightly smaller, or that end is slightly bigger, and we've achieved that effect just by making this end smaller. Automatically makes the other end look a little bit bigger. So let's just move this across now. And we are going to actually delete that and let me do that a different way. Yep. Yep. That's on. Looks connected. This leg looks a little big. But let's see how it goes. If you want, I think I can import the image of the droid into Blender. Not sure if that's how you want to do it though. It's okay. I know that you can do what's it called? Images, planes. I think that's what that's called. Yeah, you can just even do reference. But I don't have it saved like that. I don't think. I would have to do this, and this, and this, and then this, and then yeah. So you're not wrong. Probably should just do that, right? There you go. Much better. Now I don't have to keep bringing it up. Is it true the PTS is locked behind subscription and that you can't use the forum unless you are subbed or preferred? You can't use the forum unless you're a subscriber. You have to be subscribed. You don't get the option to input any text or react to any of the posts unless you are a subscriber. Same for the PTS. Definitely the same. So next piece is this bit here. So I think what I'm going to do is copy this piece. And we will just move that. Tell you what, actually, let's just... That's not working. Why is that not working? Well, that's not exactly straight. But, okay. So it needs to be this way around, first of all. And then what I want to do is this. Now, the problem I'm going to face here is that I've gone from a slightly different perspective. You can't use the forums at all. What's up, Keladon? Yeah, exactly, Braxton. Exactly. If you're not a subscriber, you're trash. Hope you're doing good, my man. Hope you're doing good. It needs to come out wider like that. I'll make that a bit smaller. That'll do it. And from there, put it here. Excellent. There's our leg. And that needs to be rotated more. So let's do that. Let's fix up this orientation. Roughly there. And now let's bring you down, across, attach you roughly there for now. Excellent. That's fine. Let's adjust our platform, shall we? Accommodate the droid. Boom! It has a leg! It has a leg! Who is Boomy's crush? I have no idea. Oh, apparently Caledon knows. Hey, what's up, Galadon? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Very cool. Very cool. Excellent. So, new collection. Leg 1. Two, 3, like 4, like 5. That'll do. Cool. Now we need another 3 of them. Kind of like frontwards. Yeah. So let's take this view, and then we're gonna go like this. There we go. We got that. I think there looks good. Yeah, about there. Excellent. And now we do the same thing again. This time we're doing it the other way. We're gonna need to adjust that. And there we go. There is the basic model for the Ancient Guardian droid. Just need to add a few more details. Looking pretty good though. Looking pretty good. You crazy Caledon. Fair enough, Mystic Troll. Darth Barris is pleased that you worship him. Okay, what should we add next? Probably the little gun and the eye, right? Yeah, Caledon. It looks a little bit more cylindrical, doesn't it, than it does spherical. Should I use a sphere? Or should I use something more cuboid? Interesting. Thinking I should go for the more cuboid look. Just have that thing be able to rotate around as it pleases. Okay. So this will be base 1, is what we'll call that. So now, let's go for... Let's do the cylinder now. Do that. Just do this, do that. Tell you what, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's just... Yeah. There we go. That's pretty much what I was looking for there. Excellent. So what I need to do here is just give that a very basic texture. Do. So it's actually lighter than that. Just go with a lighter color. There we go. Right, now on the inside, take a new eye inner. Assign you to there for now. Inner 2. And I'm going to make that black. Sign. Cool. I think it's a bit bigger, right? That's better. That's a lot better. Cool. Alright, and then we're gonna cheat here. So this is eye light. And then we're just gonna kind of replicate that. Just move that over here. Like that. But we will modify it. So I can see here. Let's just grab this. Assign. Thank you very much. So we will basically just extrude that out. And then we inset. And then we extrude again. And now it's a gun. It was an eye. Now it's a gun. Okay, let me get... Is that there? Ooh, that looks freaky. So, that light's not doing a very good job at the moment, is it? Let me just move that. I'll just redirect it. Let's try that again. Slightly better. That's fine though. Right. So from here, let's take this. Inner. Yep. Let's go into rendered view. We are going to take the emission. Change that color to deep yellow. I don't want it to look too perfect though, so let's just do this. Okay. And there's the eye, lighting up all gloriously. Hey, what's up, the Chaser one? Welcome, welcome. We're doing good, thank you very much. Alright. We've done a pretty good job, I think. Maybe that main chassis in the middle, I think it needs to be changed in shape there a little bit. I'm thinking it just needs to be a little bit stubbier. Yeah. A little bit more like that, definitely. And we'll just raise that up. We'll put that there. Excellent. This is the Ancient Guardian Droid from Knights of the Old Republic 1. The antenna. Ah, thank you for reminding me. We shall do the antenna. So the light on the eye, the reason it doesn't look so good at the minute is purely because of rendering. Purely. See how that changes. So, look at the light. That's without any compositing, and then with compositing, that light comes to life. Without, that's with it. Without it, that's with it. So compositing is just as important as everything else. Super basic, which will take that next rendered image, make it look even better. Renders it first, then it will composite it. Well, it will if I actually allow it to. Let's try that again. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Yeah, Star Wars The Old Republic droids, that's definitely on the menu at some point. Definitely on the menu. Okay, so I think we need to put this antenna on and then start texturing. Because so far it's looking pretty good, to be honest. So we'll take another cylinder, because we love cylinders. And we shall replicate this antenna, which is jarringly just off to the side there. So we'll do the same thing and we'll just kind of put it on the side. So do it like this. Yep. Grab that top bit, insert. And we extrude it upwards like that. And we just make that really small. To be fair, if anything, we just grab those points and merge them at the center, just like that. Okay, size of this needs to be decreased. Firstly, Is it okay? It might be okay. I think it's okay. We just need to... make sure... that we textured this properly. So... let's go with eye inner, sign. Cool. Ah, damn you. There we go. Cool. We got it. Alright. So I think we'll keep this super basic first. And we shall adjust as we go. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Are you making it for some game, animation, or just for yourself? I am making this for a short movie. An animation. A fanimation, if you will. Yeah, not for a game. Unfortunately. Maybe one day, you know? Maybe one day. Oh, I'll be using Blender to animate it. I could use Unreal Engine, but I'm choosing Blender. Yeah. I think it can be more complex or more seamless depending on how you're introduced to a lot of these things. I mean, it's definitely much easier with blueprints these days. But there's just something about Blender that I really like, you know? I feel like the practicality of it and the user friendliness of it is just... yeah, there's a lot to admire. Why no camera? I haven't used a camera in a long time. I just kind of don't. Prefer to be off camera, I think. So, just trying to give it that rusty look, tarnished. It certainly wouldn't be too shiny, you know? But it's gonna look like metal. Certainly gonna react like metal. Quite like this. Quite like that already, not gonna lie. Okay. I think I might need to just potentially do a mix here. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. Bring you to black. Bring you to you got it, random clip. It does seem like a lot, and it can be overwhelming, but you really just need to commit to something that you enjoy about it, and after a while, it'll just kind of click, you know? Hey, what's going on, Josh? Good to see you, man. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for. So I totally feel like we're doing much here. But that's doing too much, you know? do this a little bit differently then, shall we? Still not having the effect that I want it to have. So I think we're just going to have to go a little bit more dramatic with this one. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, you know, immediately. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, definitely with. The music is Mass Effect, actually. It is Mass Effect. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. There we go. Cool. Kind of share that rusty pattern up here. Yeah, shared smooth. I need to play with it though, so I'm kind of doing it near to the end, just because I didn't like how it immediately looked. So we'll get to it. Don't worry. Promise. I promise. Doesn't look quite right at the moment, but I think it will do for now. This one I'm definitely changing. So let's just make a new one. I'm just gonna call it body rings, just cause. Texture, 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 texture. Are you a wave texture? Yes, you are. Crazy. Excellent. I don't mind that. That looks okay. So we'll just copy that. Bring it in here. Bada bing, bada boom. That looks pretty good already. Not bad. Let me just bring that out. Italic up a little bit. Maybe let's just... There we go. Yeah, the channel's been doing pretty well lately. Pretty well. I always think I've been working hard, you know? Or hardly working. One or the other. Definitely. Definitely. Cool. So that's majority of the aesthetic copied. I now just need to do much finer details. Which, to be fair, thinking I might draw them on. I could copy them with like additional objects. We could add more detail through that. You know, get a Hey, Milo, how you doing? Yeah. 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 Right. So we get a cube. Size it down. Size it down, size it down, size it down. Let's just bring it out. Thin it out. Bring it up. Do something like that. And then we could grab this front, insert, extrude. Gives it a little bit of depth. And then we just do it again. Just like that. Do that, and we could even do this, make that middle bit rusty. Now no, that's not what I wanted. Shrink wrap. Couldn't remember the name of what I was looking for. There we go. Just literally attach it on. Oh, it's not doing so good there, is it? Oof. Not doing good at all. Alright, let's not use that then. Let's do this good old fashioned way. There we go. Now what we can do is mirror it. That doesn't look so good. There we go. This is one way of adding details in. A little off-centered. Right. Let's wrap this up. Let's get some nicer looking renders going here. Cool. Do you know what? Auto Smooth is treating it much better than what was happening earlier. Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool. We don't need to do the legs for now. New folder. Ancient Guardian Droid. Cool. Okay. That kind of helped it a bit there. Looking very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna turn that light up. Oh, amazing. Incredible. We need another light. I think we need even more lights. Damn. Making me work for it. Oof. Looking good. You know, I don't actually like it with that light though. We could even like just cause. Do. Badoosh. There we go. Just add in some fog into the background. Also makes it look a lot cooler. You can actually even take this, put that in there. Have this decide it. But don't think we should do that. Instead, we can just do this. There we go. Makes it look loads better. Very nice. Tell you what, we'll get a better camera angle. Yep. Just like that. And we will do a nice render, shall we? Nice high sample count. And we'll just render that sucker. Ooh, let me just make sure actually that... yeah, GPU. Preferences. System. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Rendered the image. And I will share this on Discord. Probably on Twitter as well. Sure. Not totally finished with it, but it's a pretty good start. It's a pretty good start. Oh yeah, definitely too high volume. It's just a picture. Just a still render. Looks good. I don't mind it. I like it. Animation will definitely be something I do off screen. That's going to be a lot of effort. Yeah, the emission lighting does look cool. I think that's pretty much the only reason I put the density there, the fog density there. See, the light's a lot cooler through it. Tried your fair share before? Yeah. You don't always need to, you don't always even need to use bones. You can even, obviously at the bottom here, timeline. And, hey, what's up with you? Need to go outside? Just one moment. Try to let the dog out. And I'm back. The dog needed to pee. Yeah, so what you can actually do is you can keyframe. So that's keyframed to that position now. And then 30 frames later, you know, we could then have that move. So let's let go of that. Not quite the movement I'm looking for. No, no. I mean, yeah, that's what I want, but I tell you what. Cube transform. we go. So, could like move that there. And then keyframe it. Go back to the beginning, press play. And there's the leg lifting up. And you can even just like straight up take that and move it to, let's say there, and take that, move that to there. And then, all of a sudden, ta-da! Very basic animation. Welcome to my tutorial. The droid is waving at you. So it moves. So, point being, you don't always need to use bones. Definitely makes sense when you're rigging a person, a humanoid person. But with a droid, you can make shortcuts easily. I could burn it up, but burning it up is going to be the same as keyframing it, I think. So, yeah. Let's get an image of it with the leg up. Hey, it looks cool. It looks cool. I can dig it. I can dig it. Hey, what's up, Starika? Welcome back. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Let me just get more. Okay. Cool. There's the droid. Ancient Guardian droid. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream there, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you all for joining me today. It was good to see you indeed. The random clip. Statica, Valaktor, Braxton, Sveezy. Thank you all for joining me today. And I will catch you next time I go live, which I'm not sure when that will be, but I'm sure it will be soon. So thank you all. I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.